sure it's really on tight. Okay, so now I just have a few more to do. Oh, hello everybody! Happy Friday! Groundhog Sam here. I'm helping out today because we're a little short-staffed, and that's what I do anyway. I'm the most helpful groundhog around. In fact, that should be my nickname, Helpful Groundhog Sam. Yep, that's me. And besides Brad, I'm also one of the best schmoozers around. Man, I'm reading all the headlines, and I gotta tell you, my little groundhog head is spinning. There's so much going on right now. Woo! And now is the time you have all been waiting for. It's time for Brad Show Live, starring Brad Bernstein with co-host Vanessa Ness-quick Contreras and Yonathan Yo-Yo Elias. Enjoy and have a wonderful weekend, Brad Squad. I'll see you soon.
What is your American dream?
My American dream is that everyone's human rights is upheld and respected, and that no family is ever separated. My American dream is an America where everyone is treated with dignity and can reach their fullest potential and feel safe and loved.
So that we can all live in dignity together in the same dream of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King and Mahatma Gandhi, where we want to build a beloved community. We are not judged by the color of our skin, but by the intent of our character.
Everyone has a right to the American dream.
Hello, everybody. A little late, maybe just a little, actually a lot late. I am very, very sorry. We had some technical difficulties. Yo-Yo and Ness-quick, how are you?
Here, patiently waiting.
Present.
Now we're on.
Present. Who's present? Me. Okay, let's say hello. Let's say hello to the squad quickly. We gotta race through a show today.
You.
Boom, boom, boom.
Wow, wow, wow.
The entire show is going to be a speed round. One huge speed round.
Really?
All right, let's say hello quickly to Corrine Plunkett, Clifford Gordon, Christy Kinsali, Shio Domain, how are you? On YouTube, Lola Unstoppable, Elizabeth, Juso, Squad Up, Tia Pursuit, Daniel K. Happy Friday to everybody. Yo-Yo and Vanessa, you've got 45 seconds to tell everybody to share. We got to race through a show. We only have 45 minutes. We spent an hour and 15 minutes under. I don't want to get too randy, but Jill and I spent an hour and 15 minutes under the desk fixing stuff.
Handy.
That sounds like FRIYAY behavior.
It does sound like FRIYAY behavior, except we were actually wiring stuff.
Right.
Right.
Get this squad wired, yo.
Right.
Get the squad
Yeah.
wired.
All right, let's go. Tell everybody what they need to do.
All right, guys. First things first, I gotta wish my mama a happy birthday. Happy birthday, mommy. And now everybody on Facebook, I need you guys to please share. All right, so let's get this show out right now. We started late, so we need to let everybody know that we're actually on right now. So all you have to do is click that little arrow that's pointed to the right, says share it to anybody's page, share it in inbox, share it as a text message. Copy the link and send it as a text message blast. Also put all your questions and your comments in the comment section right now. Ness-quick, what are we gonna do on YouTube?
On YouTube, friends, you should already be subscribed and make sure that you turn on that notification bell so that you know when Brad's show is live. And like Yo-Yo said, let's catch up and share this right now. So you can find an arrow that says share and send it as a text message. Send it in a DM, direct message. Let people know that Brad's show is finally on and that he will be answering your immigration questions. Let's get those thumbs up going, team, because we need that engagement. We need that interaction so YouTube understands all the great things that we're doing here. You can also catch us on Instagram at Brad Show Live. Follow us there and catch the best snippets of our show.
All right, and let's do something. By the way, apparently we have a volume problem, Julian, but I'm sure he will fix it. Let's do something we like to call on FRIYAY Schmoozing with Brad. But our schmoozing today, Vanessa and Yonathan, we can schmooze about Joe Biden's fantastic speech, the Democratic National Convention, the fact that everybody, Trump actually, I think, made a very bad political move because he really made Joe Biden out to be slow and dim-witted. So anything he was going to do that was something better than slow and dim-witted would be a big boost to him. And he came out and he gave the speech of a lifetime. So I think, you know, Sleepy Joe is going to be retired by Donald Trump. I don't think we're going to hear that much anymore. But Yo-Yo, Vanessa.
Yes.
Did you watch the DNC?
I was. It was on the TV. I was definitely watching the highlights.
It was out of like one eye type of deal.
Yeah, one eye here and then the other over there.
And Vanessa.
I did watch.
I did not catch it. I did not catch it. He didn't. I watched the speeches, so I did see Cory Booker, and I saw Bloomberg. I saw the veteran. Then I saw Joe.
Did you see the bug on Bloomberg, the fly on Bloomberg?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was like the highlight on Twitter. There was a fly going around. He was going live, and he was, I don't know where he was doing his speech from, and the fly kept landing on his face, on his lip, and he's like talking and trying to go like this to move the fly off his face. The fly stole his entire speech.
Stole the show.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
But it is FRIYAY, so let's get right into some FRIYAY news because we're late and we got to answer immigration questions. In Tennessee, a woman in Tennessee, she was stunned when she got her new driver's license and she saw that her photo was just a picture of an empty chair. Jay Dodd told CNN, I was with my mom and we were going to eat lunch and I said, you need to see this. This isn't right. They sent me my driver's license, and the picture is a chair. Now, Dodd had recently renewed her license in Hickman County, and when it came back in the mail, she was surprised that her photo was not in the picture. She said the lady at the DMV did not really believe me when I was like, hey, I need my license fixed. Then she looked it up in the system and goes, oh, I need my manager for this one. She said, my boss thinks it's funnier than anybody else. I was at work on FRIYAY, and he pointed to a chair outside of his office door, and he was like, I thought this was you. I waved at it all morning, and I said, thanks for all the hard work, right to the chair. Now, I don't know, that's a pretty silly story. And in Washington, maybe you know something about this, Yo-Yo, the Walla Walla Public Library, they found behind the mystery book section, they found a 6-pack of beer and 3 packs of unchewed gum. Do you know anything about this? Sometime in the 1980s, they actually looked up the mystery because it was Godzilla Head's gum and Ham's beer, and they looked it up. These librarians are very crafty, and they figured out based on the descriptions on the beers, and the beer didn't have special warning labels, that this beer and gum was over 30 years old and was left by somebody who came to the library who was trying to take out a book, a mystery book, and hid his beer and gum behind the books.
That is hilarious. 30 years?
30 years, yeah.
Got it.
Now, the librarian director, this was the most exciting thing that happened in this library in 30 years. They found a 6-pack of beer. You know, because there's not a lot of exciting things happen in the library, Yo-Yo.
Right.
What's the most exciting thing that ever happened, Vanessa, to you in a library?
Computers happened. That was the last time I was in a library.
Yeah, exactly. Who walks in a library these days anyway, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
the librarian directors, they were very excited to have found this stack of beer behind the
fossils.
books. And she said it looked like somebody had just stashed it there and maybe thought they were going to get it later, but there was no way to get it out from behind the books without the librarian noticing. So I think,
That's so-
you know, if you had to like concoct this mystery, I would say it was either a high school student or a college student who decided they
Yeah.
wanted to drink while doing their homework or researching, and they saw the librarian coming, and they had to hide the beer and the gum, so they threw it behind the books. And then there was no way that they were able to get that beer and gum back, and they just left it there.
Left
Which
it.
really goes to show you, Ness-quick, that nobody moved a book on this shelf at the Walla Walla Library for over 30 years. Nobody knew that beer and gum was there.
But that's what I'm saying. No one
they not.
went into that
Book that-
section.
Nobody ever went in that book section.
They
Those were the
didn't move
dustiest
the-
books ever.
It's clean.
Well, I can tell you, the biggest mystery in that library is who's the next person who's going to actually take out a book.
Right.
I'm surprised libraries are in business.
Yeah, and finally, for our final FRIYAY article of the day, news article of the day, the elderly owners of a laundromat in Taiwan, they have become unlikely social media stars thanks to an Instagram account where they model clothes that customers never picked up. So, you know, like the laundromat and the dry cleaner, they're always wearing other people's clothes, you know, and you're like, hey, what happened to my pants? And then all of a sudden the dry cleaner's wearing your pants. Well, according to this article, Chang Shou and their husband Wan Ji, they have now become viral celebrities in China after their grandson, Reef Chang, set up an Instagram account to show off the photos of his grandparents modeling the clothes of their business, Mansu's Laundry Shop. This is the clothes they claim that nobody picked up. Now, I don't know them, but I always suspect when my clothes don't come back from the dry cleaner, that the dry cleaner's wearing my clothes.
And this story proves
There you
it.
This
go.
is in Taiwan, not in China. My apologies.
I think that's brilliant, and they look so stylish too.
They look very stylish, and they never have to go shopping for
Right
clothes.
here. I like the bucket hat.
Right? They never.
Hey.
And then how many people like think about it? It's such a scam, these dry cleaners and laundromats, because you don't have a list of everything you give. You just bring in a pile of clothes, right? And then you're like,
Right.
you're like, what happened to my shorts? What happened to my hat?
I'm sure after this story went viral, they're like, oh, that looks familiar.
Yeah, right. Can you imagine? Like all of a sudden, like I'm gonna start following. I've just now decided this. I'm gonna start following my dry cleaner on Instagram and see if
Anything looks familiar.
my handkerchiefs are missing. I don't know if you
Right.
noticed. I've been missing a few. I've been wearing the same couple. I gotta go buy new ones now. They're missing.
Check out your dry cleaner.
Got to check it out. Now, this dry cleaner, they have 170,000 followers from wearing other
Wow.
people's clothes. The couple said they're glad to be able to bring people joy online. They told the New York Times, my grandson is creative. His creativity has made us happy, and other people too.
That's awesome. I
I
love
like
it.
that.
All right. It's FRIYAY.
Yes.
I just want to
The weekend's here, Brad. No one's gonna mess with our energy today.
And I want you to know something. I was so happy when I came into the show to do the show at 5:45, and I'm like the happiest guy in the world. I can't wait to start, and of course we can't start. I was so happy, okay, that I was walking into our studio, and you know what I was singing to myself?
But
You know what I was singing to myself? I was singing, yo, yo, Ness-quick. Yo, 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 Ness-quick, yo, yo.
I think I saw you.
Ness-quick. I put words. I put lyrics to the song.
Jingle.
Yo, yo, Ness-quick. Yo, yo, Ness-quick, 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 Ness-quick. I put lyrics to our song.
We just have to have fun with it at this point.
And then boom, the whole show went to.
No, I saw you.
I think I saw you walking in dancing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see me? I don't know that you, because I don't see you until the show goes on.
You came in with your mask. You came in with your mask and you started dancing.
Nobody tells me that you get what this is like the public toilet in Tokyo.
Don't pick your
I was lying. I was lying when I said I don't mind anybody. I don't want anybody watching me, man.
You said you wanted it. He gave it to you.
All right, why don't you tell everybody? We're gonna take a bunch of telephone calls. This is a shortened Brad Show live on Friday. Why don't you tell everybody what they need to do while I get ready to answer your immigration questions?
Absolutely. All right, everybody, we are about to start taking calls, so that means you need to start your watch parties. Everybody on Facebook, it's so easy. All you have to do is click share, start the watch party, and start, or host a watch party. What it does, it sends a ding notification to your friends list, the entire friends list. So make sure you guys do that right now. And also let us know that you did that in the comments, all right? Ness-quick, what are we going to do on YouTube?
On YouTube, same thing, guys. We should already be subscribed, and make sure you turn on that notification bell to know when we're on Monday through Friday. But you can also share right now. Brad brings us so much value, so much knowledge, and by you sharing this right now, send it through a text message. You can copy the link, share it on different platforms. Let people know that Brad is about to answer your immigration questions, and he's going to do it live. So share that with everyone, and I still need to see those thumbs up, friends. We need YouTube to know that this is a great place for information so that we can continue to build this community. We're also on Instagram at Brad Show Live. Make sure you follow us there and DM your friends and let them know that this is happening right now, guys. So without further ado, you've been waiting for this. Let's get the answers to your immigration questions with Brad.
All right. That was fast. But I guess we're trying to... There we go. There we go. Get answers to your immigration questions. Let's go to Cadian in Freeport. Cadian, how are you?
Hello, good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm not too good.
All right, what's going on?
So I would like to know, I have a question. So I came to America. My husband filed for me on a fiancé visa, and we got to America, me and my 3 kids. Upon getting to America in September, we got married October. I get pregnant the same October of that year. And I have a son for him, which we married, and I got my green card, and we moved into our own place and everything. But he recently moved out of our home since week. But I only have my green card for me and my kids. So I'm wondering, is that going to affect me going back next year to get the other thing that I'm supposed to get?
Yeah, you have a 2-year green card right now. You came on a K-1 visa.
Yes.
If the marriage doesn't work out and you get divorced from him, you can file on your own and just prove it was a real marriage. And the fact that you were pregnant with his child, and or maybe you already gave birth to his child, is
my son is now 1.
I'm sorry?
My son is now 1 year old.
Okay, so you have total evidence. Your 1-year-old son is evidence that this is a real marriage. Nobody enters into a business marriage and then gives birth and has a relationship. So you have proof that it's a real marriage. What you need to do is, if he left you, get divorced and move on your own, and you can file to remove the conditions based on a divorce and a bona fide marriage.
Okay.
All right, we can help you. So hold on 1 second, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Rick in Long Island. Rick.
Hey, good afternoon, Brad.
How are you?
So I got a question, definitely. I moved to the U.S. in 2012, got married. I got my green card in 2013, became a citizen in 2018. When I did my green card, I have only put one of my child in Jamaica on my paperwork because he was older. So now I got a daughter. She's 16, which I didn't put her on my paperwork. Would that be a problem if I file for her now?
What do you mean you didn't put her on your paperwork? You didn't acknowledge that this child existed?
Yes, I didn't.
Why?
It was just actually her mother moved away, and I just thought it was a lost cause.
All right, so I guess what I'm hearing is that you didn't have a relationship with this child when you came, but you now have a relationship with this child.
Right, exactly.
All right, so as long as you can demonstrate that you have a relationship with this child now, you can file for this child. You have to show a parent-child relationship before 18.
How do I do that, though?
You have communication with the child, you support the child, you visit the child.
Okay.
All right, and we can help you. Hold on one second. Let's go to Naya in Atlanta. Naya.
Hey, Brad. Thank you so much for doing a wonderful job.
My pleasure. What's going on?
I recently got married, right? So my question is that, do my husband have to put me on his tax return when he's filing for 2020 taxes next year?
If you have to prove it's a bona fide marriage, which I assume you would want to, prove it's a bona fide marriage because you don't get a green card otherwise, yes, you file a joint tax return.
So what if he doesn't?
You're going to have a hard time proving it's a bona fide marriage because the way you prove it's a bona fide marriage is that you live together and have a financial relationship together. So when you file a joint tax return, what you're telling the government is you're both jointly responsible for the debts of the marriage. If you don't file a joint tax return, you're not jointly responsible for the debts of your marriage, and that would indicate to the government that you don't have a financial relationship together, and if you don't have a financial relationship together, you don't get a green card.
Okay, I definitely understand. Thank you so much. And I have another question too, Brad. So I want to know if, do you think it's going to be too quick since my application just went into USCIS for my husband to file for my 5-year-old son that is in Jamaica?
Nope.
No?
No. Everybody always thinks that, when I get married, I got to wait a while, so I don't want them to think I just got married to get a green card. But the fact is, you want a green card as quickly as possible. So as long as it's a real marriage, don't try to outsmart immigration. It's a real marriage. Go file. Why wait?
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you.
My pleasure.
Bye.
All right. Let's go to Diane in Providence. Diane.
Yes. Hi, Brad.
How are you?
Yes. I'm just asking a question about my daughter. She's in Jamaica.
Okay.
Our husband filed for her, and they gave her an interview December, and they wanted some more paperwork because she was in England for a while. They wanted a police record from England, and they wanted a couple more stuff. Well, she submits all of that to them, and they took in the passport, and afterward they say the medical was expired. Then they told her to go back and do another medical. Then afterward, they still have the passport right now, but they say they refuse.
Who's sponsoring her?
Huh?
Who is sponsoring her?
Her husband.
Okay, and she's getting refused at the embassy.
Yes, and they still all another passport. So
why did she get refused? You haven't told me why she got refused.
No, they don't say. They didn't say. They just say refuse.
All right. Well, then we need to reach out to the embassy. I don't know what happened.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know because
I don't know
they get all the paperwork from England that she wasn't in any problem or anything like that, and then they send her to do.
Obviously, there's a problem. I don't know what it is, but we can get to the bottom of it. All right. Someone has to call the embassy and find out. Hey, why am I denied? It's either going to be her, the husband, or a lawyer. One of the three.
Right.
Because I don't know why. I don't know what to tell you other than she got denied. Why they're holding on to her passport, I don't have the slightest idea.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, but
we'll
figure it out.
And it's over 6 weeks now.
It could be over 6 years. I have no idea.
So what do you think I should do?
Tell them to call me, and I'll call the embassy and find out.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
And then after it, I could get back to you?
Of course. Well, they would have to
Okay.
give me permission to speak to you because it's their case.
Yeah, I
not
know.
yours, right?
I know.
All right, hold on. Let's go to Sue in Fremont, California. Sue.
Hi, Brad.
Hi,
this
how are you?
is Sue. I'm calling from Fremont, California. Thank you for all that you do.
My
and
pleasure.
I do enjoy your accurate, smart, and sometimes funny answers. So
Thank you.
here
I
I
appreciate
am with my own questions.
Uh-huh.
Recently, my mom got adjusted and became a green card holder in January 2020. And she's about 70 years old, and I need to get her enrolled in healthcare, but I do not want to do the Medi-Cal or Medicaid because of all those public charge rules.
Just do an
and
Obama. Just do,
coming-
she could do Medicare if she's qualified. Medicaid she can't do, but Medicare, she's over 65, she's eligible.
What I almost did is enroll her in Affordable Care Act plan where I just
As
pay
long
like
as it's
a minimum.
as long as it's Medicare, she's okay.
Okay. Is she okay to do the Obamacare and
Yes.
she won't be considered as public charge?
Yes, she can do Obamacare.
Okay,
She can
great.
do Medicare. She just can't do Medicaid.
Okay, great.
All right.
One more quick question. So, when she can she apply for her citizenship after 3 years
No,
or 5
years.
years?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
You're welcome. All right, let's go to Khalid in Orlando. Khalid.
Hello, Brad.
How are you?
Good. How are you, Brad?
Good. What's going
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for what you do. I really enjoy your show. I have a question. I hired a law firm and to do a work permit for me since last October.
Why are you
They
eligible
say-
for a work permit?
Because last year on August, I had I had a hearing for I-751, and I got disapproved by a judge, and I filed an appeal. So while waiting for an appeal, I filed for the work permit through the law firm. But what happened?
I don't
is,
understand. I don't understand. You said you got approved for an I-751, then you saw a judge, and then you had and then you got.
No,
you don't
I
get a
did-
work permit if
I
you
got disapproved.
got what approved?
Disapproved for judge hearing.
There's no such thing as I got approved for a judge's hearing. When you go to see a judge,
No.
that means your case got denied and you're getting deported.
Yes, that's what I got.
Okay, and then you're renewing your I-751 before the judge.
Yes.
Okay, you're not
yeah, I was-
entitled to a work permit.
I'm not.
No, not until
But,
you don't get a work permit. You get to you if you renew the I-751 before a judge, you get to get some evidence that you're a lawful resident until a stamp in your passport until the judge until the judge orders you deported or grants you back your green card on a full-time basis.
Yes, but when I talked to my lawyer, he said you have since because I was working at that time.
There's no work
And-
permit in this case. It's a stamp in
I
your
just keep
it's a stamp in your passport that says that you have a temporary green card. That's what you can get. There's no application for a work permit when you go to renew your I-751 before a judge.
It's not renew it because once I had the hearing on August, I got disapproved.
You got approved.
And I disapproved. The judge
Disapproved. You got denied.
Denied, yes.
Okay, if you get denied, okay, and a judge orders you deported and you choose to appeal this,
That's what I did.
There is no work permit for you.
I can still work.
You're working illegally, but what's the difference? They're going to deport you as soon as the BIA denies it, which is going to be in months. Are you out of your mind? If the judge denied your I-751, the BIA is a rubber stamp. I rarely ever see them overturn a judge's decision. You've got 4 or 5 months and they're going to deport you. You work illegally, you work legally, who cares? You're getting deported in 5 months.
But I filed an appeal. Do I have any chance?
Probably not.
Why?
Because I just told you the Board of Immigration Appeals is a rubber stamp for the immigration judge.
But the thing is, I am married now. I've been married for like
But then
almost.
then what you need to do is file an I-130.
And I did.
Get a bona fide marriage exemption. Get the
And I did, and
I-130
I-
approved.
and
Well,
I-
Khalid, we're now 4 minutes into a call. You still haven't told me everything that's going on in your case. Okay.
Yeah, because I have a lot going on.
It sounds like it. All right. So you need to file an I-130, get it approved, and then go back before the immigration judge and file an adjustment before an immigration judge, before the Board of Immigration Appeals orders you deported.
But I just filed one, and that's because the first one was denied, and I filed a new one.
Your I-130 was denied too?
Yes.
So why was the I-130 denied? They didn't believe you were in a real marriage?
Yes.
Okay, so Khalid.
And
Khalid.
Yeah.
Do you know how many issues you got right now? You are in marriage number 1. You go to remove the conditions of your permanent residence. You can't prove it was a real marriage. They put you in deportation. You can't prove that's a real marriage. Then you get married to wife number 2. You file a visa petition. You can't prove that's a real marriage either. You've been ordered deported. Your case is on appeal. Khalid, wake up, man.
I filed another one with a lawyer, but I don't know what, like...
Khalid, you better start knowing what's going on. Are you in a real relationship with anybody at this moment?
Yes, I am.
All right, well then you better wake up. Hold on one second. You need help. Let's go to Joy in Atlanta. Joy.
Hey, Brad, how you doing?
Good. How are you? What's going on?
I'm doing good. Thank you for your good work. God bless you.
My pleasure.
Brad, I have 2 questions today, guys.
Yes.
Please. The first question is, my sister applied for the immigration change of status and all that, but she was denied because her marriage from back home in Nigeria, I think there's a problem with the documentation and all that. With
it's so funny. Everybody's calling because she probably tried to get a divorce in Nigeria. Every divorce from Nigeria is being scrutinized, and immigration's coming back and saying it's not a valid divorce.
Yeah, and then she was denied. But the main question I'm calling for is this. After that, we received another a Form 797C notice of action that has the case type I-130 petition for alien relatives. And then they said notice type receipt like fee waived. So what's the fee? We don't understand.
Your fee was waived?
Yeah, we received an I-30 form that says notice received, fee waived,
so you asked
section, husband or wife of U.S. citizen.
You asked for a fee waiver.
201B.
So you asked for a fee waiver. Great for you. It was waived.
Yeah, what's the fee? Because we didn't file another application yet. The one that was filed was refused.
$535.
Like, is it the initial one we paid for?
I don't know what you paid for. I don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That we applied initially and it was refused, but we haven't done the second application.
Yes,
but we just received
you have
the
to
fee
file
waiver.
an I-130 for a spouse, and you have to pay $535.
Oh, there's a waiver when we file a new one. Is that what this form means?
I don't know what you're talking about. You called me up about 1 second. You called me up and told me about a divorce that they don't believe is a real divorce. And
exactly.
then you told me you filed something. I don't know what. You got the fee waived. I said, congratulations. It's great. You don't have to pay the fee. And then you say, no, it was returned. The fee waiver, what does that mean? I go, I don't know what fee waiver means. You either pay a fee or you don't pay a fee.
Brad, see what I mean? I said she filed, she was refused, but we haven't filed another one yet. But we received a notice.
She was refused where?
From the mail, from USCIS, they sent us a form that says, that because we're confused on the form. It said this notice does not grant immigration. It's like an 797 form, but a fee waiver. So we don't know what the fee waiver is.
I don't know what you're asking me. I think you need a consultation so you can show me what you're looking at.
Okay, and then my second question is this. I'm married to a U.S. citizen, and then I got my 2 years already, but I have a problem with my spouse bank because, I don't know, with the fraud cases and all that, our joint account was closed, and I can't open a new account because I've tried 2 or 3 banks. They keep refusing him, maybe because of his past history or something. So is this a problem?
Why can't you open up
when
a
I'm
bank
gonna
account?
file my 10 years.
What's the problem with opening up a bank account?
I don't know, but we've got like 3 other banks. Like they said they can open mine alone, but if it has to do with him, they were like they can't open an account for him.
Okay, well he's done something wrong, obviously. You know, you do the best you can. I mean, if you can't have a joint bank account, just get evidence that say I tried to open up a joint bank account. I can't, and you're going to have to prove you're in a bona fide marriage some other way. But I think it sounds like you need a consultation on both issues. Serious. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's go to Carrie in Mount Vernon. Carrie.
Hello.
Hi, Carrie. How are you?
Hi, Brad. What's up?
What's going on?
Okay. I'm just calling you because things always change with the immigration system. So I was just wanted to know if you're a green card holder and you're getting food stamps for your kids only, will that be a public charge?
No.
Okay.
Just for your
All right,
kids under 18.
Yes,
it's not a public
just
charge.
my kids.
It is not a public charge.
Okay, then.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, very good. All right. To take a deep breath for today. In this for education, I answer the question, what is the difference between filing for a child under 21 versus filing for a child over 21? Let's watch. The difference between filing for your child over 21 and under 21 is years and years of waiting. If you're a U.S. citizen and you're filing for your child under 21, as long as the I-130 visa petition goes in before the child's 21st birthday under the Child Status Protection Act, that child is an immediate relative, and that case should not take longer than a year. If that child is over the age of 21 and the child's unmarried, whether you're a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident, you're going to wait 5, 6, 7, perhaps even 8 years for that child. That child is an adult. It's a son and daughter under the Immigration and Nationality Act. And if that child happens to be married, now you're waiting over a decade. File for your children before they reach 21. All right, let's do something we like to call social media checking. All right, what do we got, guys?
All right, our first one, Kelly Singh on Facebook asked, if I attempted to use a U.S. passport to enter the U.S. but ended up not using it ultimately, can I still get the permanent residency in the U.S. now?
If she attempted to use it?
Yes.
If she made a false claim to U.S. citizenship to get a benefit, and that benefit could simply be just getting the passport, then that's a crime, and that would bar her from ever getting a green card unless it happened before 1996. So she needs, at this point, to not admit in a comment on Facebook she committed a crime. It's like, hey, I robbed a bank yesterday. Can I still get a green card? Well, thanks for telling us you robbed the bank. It's the same thing. So I think she needs a consultation. When you do some bad things, Yo-Yo, or you do things maybe you don't realize they're bad, but you realize now that they're against the law, you don't ever admit it. You just speak to a lawyer privately in a confidential conversation.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Goodwin David on YouTube. If I have an EAD and I'm a marriage-based green card holder, can I register to start a business?
Yes.
Sunday Sunday on YouTube asked, if I got married but after receiving the I-485 interview decided to get a divorce, will I have a problem proceeding with my immigration case independently?
Yes. You can't go for an interview that you never got a green card and say, I'm now divorced, I would like a green card.
Rupin Talkadar on YouTube asks, my friend is waiting for a decision on his asylum case in New York. Do you know when immigration courts will reopen in New York for asylum cases?
They're open.
Okay, Simone Dodd Reynolds on Facebook asked, my husband filed for my kids in Jamaica and he is a U.S. citizen. Both kids are under 18 years old, but we still have yet to receive the approval. Is this normal?
How long has it been?
Just says my husband filed for them, doesn't say when.
if you have.
So how long should they be waiting?
Read that question one more time. I mean, read that question one more time.
Exactly. And my husband filed for my kids. My husband filed for my kids in Jamaica. He's a U.S. citizen. Both kids are under 18 years old, but we have still yet to receive approval. Is this normal? So Simone forgot to say when they filed.
Oh, exactly. It's 12 months.
So how long?
12 months. 12 months.
Okay, so if it's over 12 months, then
call me.
There you go.
Thank you.
Diallo.
Putting it out on the platter for me. Thank you.
Got you.
Yeah.
Diallo.
One of those days.
I know.
It's one of those days. I'm like,
I know. Getting through it. We getting through it.
Are we getting through it? We are, right?
Yes.
Diallo Herrico on YouTube. I filed the N-400 on July 25th and have yet to receive anything showcasing my cash has been checked or a NOID. Should I be concerned?
Read that one more time.
I filed the N-400 on July 25th and have yet to receive anything showcasing my cash has been checked. Or
so basically, she filed her citizenship in July and she hasn't got anything yet. So it's only been a month. Wait another couple weeks because they're very slow now because of coronavirus. Give them 6 to 8 weeks, and then if you still don't have anything, then you have an issue.
Candace Clark on Facebook asks, if my husband was arrested but his case was expunged, will this affect my I-130 application?
It should not affect it unless it was for sexual abuse of a minor.
Mike Mish on YouTube. When filing for an extension/renewal of an EAD and advanced parole for my marriage-based adjustment, do I need to submit a total of 4 passport photographs with my application, or will my combo card suffice?
What are they doing?
They're filing an extension/renewal of an EAD.
You don't need new photos now.
Okay, Danelli Portillo on YouTube asks, can I file for my work permit before I receive my green card approval?
Yes, of course.
Okay, Mr. Skyline on YouTube. I am a U.S. green card holder, but I've been out of the country for many years. When I return back, will I have issues at the port of entry?
If you've been out for more than 6 months as a green card holder, you absolutely will.
Diane Blackburn on Facebook asks, my daughter's passport is stuck at the embassy because it is closed in our home country. What can she do?
Her daughter is stuck in her home country. Why?
The daughter's passport
is stuck where?
At the embassy. So wherever they're from. I don't know where they're from.
I don't know where you're from. We would have to contact the embassy. There's people there. So we'll figure out what's going on.
Okay, Gupret Singh on YouTube. I applied for parole in place on July 22nd and have yet to receive any letter from local USCIS Los Angeles. Should I be concerned?
You applied for parole in place when?
July 22nd.
It's only been a month.
It hasn't even been, tomorrow will be a month.
Yes, wait 6 to 8 weeks and then be concerned.
Okay, Lauren Jones on Facebook asks, if I filed for an extension of my work permit and was approved, but it has yet to arrive, is it okay for me to continue working while waiting?
Yes, you're allowed to legally work for up to 180 days for a refiling of a work permit.
Okay, Zneb Zednarif on YouTube. I filed for the I-485 and I-360 concurrently in 2018, and my I-360 was approved on August 13, 2020. When will I receive my green card?
When did you file?
In 2018.
And
wait,
it was a marriage case?
and it was
a marriage case?
She filed her I-485, I-360 concurrently in 2018, and my I-360 was approved now in August.
Now in August. So in about 9 months, you'll get your green card interview.
I am Leo on IG says, if previously deported, how can I return to the U.S.?
Depends why you were deported. I need to know more information. Yeah.
Nah, I knew.
And Sela Ingram on YouTube says, I filed for my citizenship on August 21st, 2019, and did my fingerprints on September 13th, 2019, but I have yet to hear anything back from USCIS. Is this a problem?
It's not a problem. We're in coronavirus. Everybody's asking the same questions. If you've seen the theme to the questions today, everybody's being delayed because of coronavirus. As long as your case is in process, you took a fingerprint, they cashed your check, just got to chill a little bit and know it's going to take a little longer.
Okay, Nonso on YouTube asks, if I am about to file for an adjustment of status but recently got a speeding ticket and was also charged with a driving without a license, will that affect my citizenship case?
It shouldn't. Being a bad driver is not bad moral character, and driving without a license isn't necessarily bad moral character either. You should be okay.
But you shouldn't do it.
Absolutely.
Okay, Suzette R. Shakes on YouTube. If USCIS denied my I-360 for special immigrants, what can I do next?
You need to see a lawyer and figure out why it was denied, and then let's figure out how to fix it. All right, 2 more, guys.
All right, Manny on YouTube says, if I'm a green card holder and have been out of the country for many years, how can I return to the U.S.?
You need an SB1 visa, or somebody needs to refile for you. I just talked to somebody about an SB1 visa. You have to show ties to the United States that you really didn't intend to leave, but for, you know, extraneous circumstances that you have to explain and show your ties to the United States.
And last one, Brad, comes from Roxanne Thompson on YouTube. Can I change my address somewhere on the USCIS website?
Yes, you can. Go to uscis.gov and you can just put in the search change of address and it'll come up in AR11. You can do it right online. Now, in today's Spar Bernstein Attorney Close-Up, immigration attorney Jonathan Aftalion discusses common questions he's asked by clients. Let's watch.
I would say the most common question I get is, as parents, how they can help their undocumented children, especially in this day and age where DACA isn't being granted to these minor children. And there are ways to help them. There's something called special immigrant juvenile status, whereby if you're under the age of 21 and reunification is not possible with at least one of your parents, there are ways to help you get green cards for your undocumented children. So we've been getting that question a lot, and then we've been able to help a lot of people get their green cards as well. A second question that I'm asked a lot of times by clients is whether them as the petitioner, they could file for someone even though the petitioner has a criminal record. And a lot of times the answer to that is yes. When the government's looking to give a green card to a beneficiary of a petition, they look at the beneficiary's criminal record. So the petitioner's criminal record most of the time does not apply to the actual petition being filed. Something that we encourage our clients to do is to ask any questions that they may have. A lot of times, there's no such thing as a stupid question. You come in, it's on your mind, it's making you worried, and there are ways that we could resolve your concerns. So if you have questions, feel free to come in to ask us.
All right, so I think the way this day is working so far for me, Yonathan and Vanessa, that this studio is going to blow up, burn down, and I'm going to have third-degree burns. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Nope, we're going to wrap this up right.
We're going to wrap it up right. A nice little package so I can go home safely. But I got to answer 9 questions in 50 seconds. Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you sure?
No.
How are you feeling, Brad?
I don't have confidence today, but let's see. You never know.
No!
You never know. You never know. You never know.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right. Everything that has gone wrong today.
Oh no.
The only thing that's gone right is my client's cases. After that, everything right down the tubes for Uncle Brad today.
Oh man. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do then.
Okay. You ready? Let's end on a happy note.
Okay.
Let's go.
What is a bona fide marriage?
It's a marriage where you live together with your spouse and have a financial relationship with him or her.
Can I get married after a few weeks here visiting the U.S.?
Wait 90 days. Other than that, it's a fraud.
If my child is over 21 years old, have they aged out in regard of the Child Status Protection Act?
No, there's a calculation based on how long the I-130 takes to get approved.
Is a 2-year green card considered a permanent resident?
Yes.
Can I file for my friend in Africa if I'm a U.S. citizen?
There's no filing for friends.
Has Trump's new public charge rule been blocked?
Only in New York, Connecticut, and Vermont.
If I'm unemployed, would that be considered public charge?
No.
What is an EAD card?
Work permit.
Can I get advance parole if I'm a green card holder?
You don't need it. You have a green card.
Done.
Oh!
Done.
Come on!
Done.
1 second to go.
Done.
I want you to know I was holding on for dear life. I wasn't moving.
Come on! Oh!
There's mushrooms! Are those mushrooms?
Oh my gosh!
Happy mushrooms? What's going on there? Oh, those are balloons. They look like happy mushrooms. I said they're giving Uncle Brad happy mushrooms. I won't show up to work for weeks.
I thought this was a hump day. That looks like hump day.
You thought those were the camels.
The camel's back.
The camel, the things if a camel was going to wear underwear, that what the underwear would hide.
Yes.
On a camel.
Yes.
All right, do we have any comments of the day? What's the comments of the day?
All right, guys. Our first comment of the day comes from Jessica Leamy saying, "Deep breath, Brad. Deep."
You ever see Seinfeld? Serenity now! Serenity now!
Yes.
Yeah, feels.
Yeah.
The next comment of the day comes from Tia Prasad, and she says, "Hello, Uncle Brad. Today I received my combo in the mail. It was a long wait, but thank God for it and everything you are doing. I learned so much from this show. Hats off to you."
Now that's a great comment, Tia Prasad.
Yeah.
That makes us happy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and we have one more comment of the day. Last one for the week comes from Don Harriet saying, "Brad is the problem solver."
If I could only solve my own problems, I would be perfect. I seem to solve everybody else's problems. My problems just go whoosh right over my head. All right, we'll see you all on Monday. Thanks for watching. We'll be better on Monday, trust me. Thumbs up. Have a great
Sam, as part of the production, we have to say this disclaimer at the end of the show. Do you mind reading it for me?
Okay, but you know, Brad, I have to do everything around here. It's bad enough I've got to remember everything that happened on the episode from the previous day.
Forget it. I'll do it.
The proceeding was information only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar Bernstein Law Firm, located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easy to remember, 1-800-LAW-LINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar Bernstein, located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465. And now, conveniently located in Hartford, Connecticut on 1 Congress Street. Visit us in Connecticut or in New York at 225 Broadway. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAW-LINK. 1-800-529-5465.